February 4th, 1974, Berkeley, California. A quiet evening shattered by the sound of breaking glass. Armed intruders storm the home of 19-year-old Patricia Hearst, heiress to one of America's most powerful newspaper empires. Within minutes, she's gone, kidnapped by a shadowy group calling themselves the Symbionese Liberation Army. Patty Hearst was no ordinary hostage. She was the granddaughter of William Randolph Hearst, the media tycoon who inspired Citizen Kane. But this was no ordinary ransom case. Her captors, the SLA, were a radical leftist group waging a self-declared war against the US government. Their demand? That the Hearst family distribute millions of dollars worth of food to the poor. The family complied, funding massive food giveaways. But the SLA wasn't finished. 2 months later, Patty re-emerges, but not as a victim. She's now Tanya, a full-fledged member of the SLA. In April, surveillance footage captures the unthinkable. Patty, armed with an assault rifle, helping rob a bank in San Francisco. Was she brainwashed? Or did she join them willingly? Some experts believe she was suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, a psychological condition where hostages develop loyalty to their captors. But others weren't convinced. She trained with them, lived with them, and even called her family pigs in recorded messages. For over a year, Patty was one of the most wanted fugitives in America. Then, on September 18th, 1975, the FBI raided an apartment in San Francisco. Inside, they found her, calm, dressed in a beret, reading a book. She was arrested and sentenced to 7 years in prison for armed robbery. But in a shocking turn, President Jimmy Carter commuted her sentence after just 2 years. Later, President Bill Clinton fully pardoned her. Was she a victim of radical brainwashing or a willing revolutionary? The case of Patty Hearst remains one of the most controversial kidnappings in history.